What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode. All right, let's get into it. Oh, man. Ooh, we had a cold little week. A little cold little week. King and T.I. Oh, man. The King. T.I.'s son, King, and T.I. himself, they recently got into an altercation at an Atlanta Hawks game recently. T.I. was there to perform for the 50th anniversary of hip-hop and bring the Atlanta Falcons out. All looked like it was going to be a nice little night in the A, man, nice little day. And then we see the scuffle from backstage. We see the little scuffle. If you haven't seen it, here's a clip right here, man. Basically, King, it shows him in the IG post. It shows him, they all having fun at first. They all clowning at first. It's him, his mom, Tiny, T.I.'s there, and of course they got their entourage. And it seemed like they just going back and forth, just clowning, cracking jokes. Seemed like everybody was in a good mood. You see everybody smiling, and shout out to the young homie King, man. You know, he represent that new generation, the current generation that's out right now. These are young leaders right now, man. And shout out to the young homie, man. He doing what youngsters do. He had his phone out, he televising, and he was just clowning. And from his point of view, y'all gotta understand this, man. Sometimes when we see it as older people, we look at it and we be like, oh, kids tripping. Nah, we all been kids, man. We all been young people at one point. So if you see in the video, King at one point, he like, I stand on business. It started like the conversation starts where he basically talking about, I've been outside. I'm paraphrasing, like he in the streets. And then T.I. and Tiny, they keep reminding him, nah, you was raised at grandma's house. And every time we took you to grandma's house, wasn't you the one crying? Every time we... But now that we grown, oh, that's the hood. I'm from the hood. These my folks. I get it. But in his point, man, in his point, he was riled up and he was getting, he was clapping back. That's how it is. When you get older, this is the thing. We used to having parents and we used to being kids. So it used to be a one-way conversation. Your parents say something to you and then usually the kid just suck it up and take it. But when kids get older, they talk back. And it's a new generation now. This ain't the generation where, everybody's scared of mama, daddy, and grandmama and granddaddy because they going to get backhanded. They going to get slapped. Back in the day, old people would tell other old people they would still fuck them up and still beat their ass. You didn't never grow out of an ass whooping back in the day. Like parents they would literally look at they kids in the face. Boy, you ain't too old. Mama, I'm 45. Boy, you ain't too old. So it was just a constant reminder. So you can get your ass popped at any time. We in a new day and age now. And we gotta be a lot more politically correct when we disciplining our kids, when we talking to our kids. But the political correction ain't always there when the kid's talking back to the parents. Now that the kid is getting grown, Kane getting older now. He a little adult, he a young adult now. So he can talk like he talked to other adults. And if you clown him, he gonna feel the need to clown back, just like anybody, just like most of us. And they was on his ass, man. He kept talking about it, man. I'm from the hood, I'm from the block. I stand on business everywhere I go. I stand on business. Now I get it, this too. Young homie, he hella light skinned. Okay? Like, he's so light skinned, his dreadlocks turn blonde. Okay? That don't always go. People don't always feel your energy on the inside when they see you on the outside, if you get what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he had dark skin energy, but he had light skin presence. He was using dark skin words. He was using black Air Force energy. He brought that. But it was coming out of a light-skinned head that was talking. It was just out of a light-skinned face. So everybody in the room was confused. It's like, Okay, I'll give you a prime example. I'll give y'all a prime example. When Michael Jordan talks, Michael Jordan don't even have to be upset. He don't even have to be yelling. But he's a dark-skinned nigga. So there's a certain amount of seriousness that you just believe when he say.
No, I don't know what Scotty was thinking. I don't know what Scotty was thinking. Every game that I played the game, they had to give me the ball. I just wanted the ball. I don't know what Scotty was doing. I don't know if Scotty was having some issues with Larsa or something like that. I'm trying to help him out now. I heard he had some problem with Larsa. I'm trying to help him out now. I sent somebody over there to help Scotty with his current problem.
When Michael Jordan talk, you believe the nigga. He talk direct. Light-skinned niggas, they usually have a high voice. They usually have impatience with them. It seems like they get razzled. Light-skinned niggas get razzled, okay? They turn red, the veins and the capillaries in their face get to spurring off and shit. They start blushing. That's what happened with Kane. Is basically what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's what happened with Kane. The nigga got real excited. He had the dark skin energy, but it was coming out of a light skinned soul. So it wasn't matriculating like it's supposed to. I think T.I. would say that. Eventually, you see Tiny get all in front of his face. She like, come on, boy, knock it off. They even grab King's phone. Like, man, this nigga, he capping right now. Look, he just playing right now for the gram. That nigga capping right now for y'all. That's what shit went wrong. That's where it went even worse. Don't take a young nigga's phone and start speaking to his audience. That's his friends. They following him. We know you, Tiny. We know you, T.I., but them little thousands of hundred thousands or however many fans and followers Kane got, those his fans, those his followers, and they tuning in to see what he doing, what he got to say. So when you take his phone as a mama and you just start clowning him, it ain't nothing you can do. That's your mama. So that's like bang, bang, bang. That's like double whammy right there. So I already know he was already hot that they was clowning him, talking about he ain't from the hood. We all know that you special. We all know that you a rich kid. But he was standing on it. God bless his heart. He was standing on it. He was like, yeah, I'm a rich kid. But I didn't use that rich shit as a pass. Yeah, I might have been born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but I sure didn't eat with it. He was saying all kind of shit. He was just light-skinned. So we wasn't taking it with the full amount of gravity that we should have. That's all. That's it. He was dead serious that whole time. You ever see somebody when they so hot they about to cry? That's what he was. Like this nigga was like, man, they not stand on business, motherfucker. And he was getting hot and hot and hotter and hotter. And then all of a sudden, you see in the video, he started yelling at them and he started talking bad to T.I. I know you, but I know you. You see T.I. in the back using big words and everything. I hear you, my young adolescent, pubescent peripherals. Just know that ain't no mystery in my history. You underdig that? Like, it was a classic T.I. family. Man, they should have had this on the show. This was classic. It was going back and forth, and it looked like entertaining. Then it just got a little rougher and rougher. You see Tiny start grabbing on him and get all up in King's face. She tell him to chill out, tell him to, hey, you need to shut the fuck up. You need to chill out. You doing too much, blah, blah, blah. Then they get on him and you can hear them. This is funny. Shout out to King, because King kept the phone going the whole time. I told you he grown, y'all. He grown. This ain't like 6th grade when the principal take your phone or something like that. No, that's his phone. And he kept it out the whole time. You can see the mama getting his face. And T.I. getting his face, and they both, tell him, hey, you embarrassing yourself, bro. You embarrassing yourself. You ain't got to do this. You embarrassing yourself. And then you hear the little and then all hell break loose. And you can tell T.I., the daddy and T.I. came out. Shout out to T.I., man. Man, if y'all know me, man, I stay clowning T.I. It's cool, man. I work with him. That's the homie. I know him, man. But I do gotta say this, man. We was all real proud of Tip, man. That was because the father figure in him just came out immediately. Fuck all that entertainer shit, all that rapper shit, all the stuff that you used to doing to appease everybody, all that political correct shit, being a politician. Shit, T.I. just was out on the block. I'm giving out turkeys to everybody on the west side of ATL and on the east side. All you got to do is just come down here and I got your motherfucking turkey right here, partner. Like, he was giving turkeys out, blankets, gifts. This nigga just, T.I. just built I believe it's an apartment structure, like an affordable apartment complex. You know what I'm saying? So he doing a hell of shit. Shout out to him, man. He doing a hell of shit when it comes to the culture, when it comes to, just really being involved, being a citizen. But that dad in him came out. Oh, man, you see, he ran up on Kane. Hey, you embarrassing yourself, partner. You embarrassing yourself. And then you hear the scuffle. And then, shout out to King. King just had a phone, just pointed at it, and all you see is T.I. just right up on him. That's right, partner. You can't do nothing with me. I'm right here. What you gonna do with me? What you gonna do with me? And if anybody ever knows, I don't know if, man, anybody got a dad, especially if you're a man, and you have a father that's in your life, and he really give a fuck. Now, some fathers don't give a fuck. They in your life, but that nigga don't give a fuck. I know a lot of niggas got dads. I know my dad, he right there. Nigga, they not cool though. That's a whole different kind of relationship. When you got a dad that really give a fuck and he doing his damn thing, trust me, emotions come out. Cause you his kid. And don't be damned if your motherfucking dad. Like, that's where that comes from. That's where all that, you not gonna embarrass. He said, nigga, you embarrassing yourself. But T.I. was really saying, motherfucker, you embarrassing me. You ain't got enough shit done to embarrass yourself yet. You a fucking kid. Everything you doing right now is new. This is new shit. You ain't never done this before. T.I. been around a long time doing shit, yo. Getting out of shit. Getting into shit. Getting back out of shit. Like he said, ain't no mystery about my history, champ. But when your own kid is doing something, because that's outside of your control, we do our best to raise our kids, but you can't control them. That's another fucking human being. All they have is the information and the DNA and things that you put into them. What they do with it, totally on them. But it will reflect on you. Oh, I feel T.I. on that, man. T.I. got up all these. And then there's another thing I'm telling y'all too. Your daddy, if you a man, your daddy is a bigger version of you. Or at least the first version of you. You know, like my dad, when I was growing up, I thought my dad was the strongest motherfucker on earth. Like, literally. Like, I would watch wrestling. I'm watching Hulk Hogan, the Ultimate Warrior back then. You know, I'm a little old school. I thought my dad could whoop their ass. I thought my dad could whoop Mr. T. Hands fucking down. It looked tough. Looked tough on TV. This nigga's doing this shit in real life, y'all. This nigga whooping ass in the home. In my home, he's whooping ass. I don't know what Hulk Hogan, that shit look fake. That's wrestling shit. Yeah, that's wrestling. That's fake. Yeah, this nigga real. Scared the fuck out of you. So okay. Some of y'all may remember, some of y'all don't. But I'm gonna take y'all back. Michael Jackson had a dad. Same fucking scenario. The way T.I. did Kang was the exact same way Joe used to do Michael. If you're a little too young, I want y'all to go on YouTube. It's a movie called The American Dream. The Jacksons. Coldest movie. It showed how Michael and his brothers was raised. And it's a cold scene. Anybody ever watched this, y'all remember this shit. We was all waiting. We all heard Michael get his ass beat. Michael get his ass beat. Well, now it's a movie. Now we get to see it. Oh, shit. Joe really was whooping these kids like that. There's one scene where Michael do something and Joe get up and, Michael, Marlon, you're gonna get it. And this nigga chased them all through that motherfucking house, throwing shit. Catherine in there. No, Joseph, no. Joseph, please. Joseph, no. God damn it. Motherfucker, get it. Nigga, they was supposed to go to church. They was on their way to church. That's how hot he was. You not gonna embarrass me. Ain't none of y'all boys gonna be embarrassing me. You see how on point Michael was? Jackson 5 didn't, none of them niggas lost a step. There wasn't even dancers in Jackson 5. They were the dancers, nigga. Michael and his brothers. Michael was the lead singer of the fucking group, and he was the best dancer in the group. You know how much beatings your ass is getting for you to have that much dedication? You know how much your ass is getting beat where you the best singer, best dancer, best writer, best dresser, best walker, best runner, best basketball player, best guitar player, best afro. In not only the group, in the fucking world. That's what happens when you have a dad who really give a fuck. Yes, you gonna do this shit, and you gonna do the best shit you ever did. You gonna be better at this shit than you ever dreamed of being. You better not go out there and embarrass me, motherfucker. That's what all that shit is, man. Shout out to T.I. I'm telling you, there's a point in there. And shout out to Kane too, man. Fuck it, man. We men, dog. You grow up. Shit. Okay, it happened. Okay? It happened. It happened. My dad done grabbed me and snatched me up hella times. Did hella shit to me, yo. It just wasn't on camera. It just wasn't on camera, fam. But yeah, shit, Baby Boy. Remember on Baby Boy? When Ving Rhames nigga came over there to Tyreek, that wasn't even his son. That wasn't even that motherfucker's son. But I'll be damned if you embarrass me, nigga. The fuck? Anybody fucking your mom, you're not about to embarrass them. Just think about it like that. If I'm fucking your mama, you're not about to be embarrassing me, nigga. The fuck? Whether you my son or not. What I look like letting you embarrass me, nigga? I'm fucking your mama, bro. That's what you won't be doing. Nigga, if you don't get your ass up. That's all that's about, y'all. King had the camera stuck on tight. That was the funniest part to me. The camera is on, the phone is on T.I. You just see T.I. just, what you gonna do with me, partner? You can't do nothing with this, partner. I told you. You feel this extracurricular activity, muscular, testosteronic strip that's coming around your crepuscular nuclear infrastructure. Right now you did. T.I. was on him. And then it seemed like a little point where T.I. saw that the camera saw him, and he kind of froze a little bit. And you see him like it's like Bigfoot or something caught, nigga. He was like, this nigga was in mid choke, nigga. Just, motherfucker, I told you to stop embarrassing me. Oh. What you gonna? You can't do that. And you know you can't do that with me. You know we can't do that. You can have whatever you like. Oh man, that shit was funny though, man. But shout out to T.I., shout out to Tiny, shout out to Kang. Man, for real, man, y'all keep kicking them family values, man. That shit is hilarious, man. We need that shit, man. We do. What else is in the news? Let's get through it. Tiffany Haddish, they just found sis, man. You know what? Fuck it, let's talk about it. I'm a comic. Let's talk about it. We comics, y'all. They making a big deal about Tiffany Haddish and her DUI. She got it. She did a show at the Comedy Store, I believe. No. Bang. Run that back. She did a show at the Laugh Factory. They right down the street from each other in Hollywood. She does a show at the Laugh Factory. Everything's cool. We leave late, yo. We leave late, okay? A lot of people don't realize it. Just think about this, okay? Here, I'll tell you the story first, and then I'll walk you back. She does a show at the Laugh Factory. I believe they find her in the middle of the street at like 2 a.m. Somebody finds her, and she's asleep in her car, head down in the middle of the street. They call the police. Police pull up. Bam. They do their little thing. Man, I believe from what I read, they said it was like 5 a.m. by the time they booked her or whatever. Or by the time they put her in the car and take her out. Nigga, that mean the sun is already up. Bitch ain't even drunk no more. On the video of her going in, she just like, got her head down, just walking out, up. She ain't drunk no more, y'all. But all of this shit sounds, and it is very, very serious, man. First off, drunk driving is not something to be played with at all. Many people die off of this, y'all. Many people get hurt off of this. It's a really unfortunate situation, man. Drunk driving is to be taken very, very seriously, and you got to do everything that you can to prevent such measures. I'm not making any excuses for Tiffany at all whatsoever. I mean, I know her loosely, but we not, besties and nothing like that. But I will say this, like I said, I'm not trying to defend, but I will I can give an explanation. Maybe it'll provide some kind of backstory. I know as a comic, a lot of people don't realize how much goes into this. A lot of times, us as comedians, we get in these environments, and there's a lot of drinking involved. And it doesn't necessarily mean you're an alcoholic. Me, myself, I don't drink every day. I don't have alcohol in the fridge. I don't have alcohol in my room or anywhere near me or nothing like that. Like, I don't keep liquor on me. Everybody know I smoke, man. But if I do go and do a comedy show, or if I'm in a real social setting, yeah, I might have a drink or two, whatever, right? But put this into perspective. Let's say you have or put yourself in a comedian's shoes. Let's say you have a show that's supposed to be at 8 o'clock, right? And right before 8 o'clock, you say, okay, my show is at 8. I'm gonna have a drink around 7:30, whatever. And you might just have one or two drinks. Let's say you have 2 drinks, which isn't a hell of a lot, right? And you just have two drinks, 2 shots or 2 drinks, whatever. And now you going into the establishment. You feeling good. 2 drinks if it's a good drink, is enough to have you feeling, you at least feel the drink, right? But it's only 8 o'clock. And you Tiffany Haddish, you got a little name on yourself. You know, you Brent Taylor or whoever. You got a little name on yourself, so it's not like as soon as you get into the club, you know, hey, you got to open the show up or nothing like that at 8 o'clock. You know, if you, especially a big name like Tiffany Haddish, the show start at 8, you 99% chance you're going on at 9:45, 9:30. Like, you're going to be one of the last ones, if not the very last one to perform. Okay? So if she started drinking, I'm just putting an example. I'm not saying this is what happened, but I'm just giving you a example. Let's say if you start drinking at 7:30, you show up for a show at 8 o'clock, and then, you know, you're ready to go. Next thing you know, somebody comes over and they tell you, hey, you're not going on till later. Don't worry about it. Relax. You got an hour and a half before you even going up. Okay, cool. Well, within that time, you may have 2 or 3 more drinks. Let's just say, let's be nice about it. Let's just say, hell, let's say you had 1 more drink, okay? Let's say you had 2 drinks before, and then while you're waiting, you had 1 drink, okay? And then you perform. You do your show. All right. Well, a lot of these clubs, there's 2 shows in one night. Now run that back and do a whole nother show to start all over again at 10:30. Now you're doing a 10:30 to 12 o'clock show. You see where it might be going? So now it's the second show. You feel fine. You literally feel fine. You don't feel drunk. It's 10 o'clock now. You probably had your first 2 drinks at 7, whatever. But now you might have another 2 more drinks. And then, who knows, somebody might come over there and recognize you or something. And then they, oh, shit, we love you. Oh, you my dog. Whatever. Hey, you want a drink? You want to have a drink with me? Hey, you want to have a drink? I mean, you got to have a drink. Hey, have a shot with me. Have a shot. Anyway, needless to say, this is how a lot of drinks can add up really, really fast when you're a comedian, y'all. They can, in your mind, you thinking 2 or 3. Next thing you know, you've had a couple shows and you've had to wait. And you're there just so long. And then even after you perform, once you perform, now I can let loose. Now I don't have to, be so buttoned up about it. Now I can really drink. So a lot of times when comedians get off stage, they might have a celebratory drink, or they might celebrate with their friends, or have a couple drinks with their friends. And anyway, but next thing you know, somebody can be having 10, 12, 13 drinks in them. That's all I'm saying, man. At the size of me, or at the size of Tiffany Haddish. You don't have to be a big old Shaquille O'Neal looking ass, Zion Williams looking ass dude. Like, you can literally just be a normal sized person or a small frame person. Next thing you know, you have about 10, 13 drinks. And now it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and now everybody's leaving, everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. All those amount of drinks spread out don't feel like it would feel like if you just did them back to back to back. So there's a high chance you leaving these clubs and you feel normal. I've left the club plenty of nights, y'all. I hate saying it like this, man, because I'm really against drunk driving, but I've left many a nights, man, and got home and wondered, had the T-Pain. I don't know how I'm getting home. I don't know how I got home. How the fuck did I get home? Like, I had a real veteran comedian tell me a long, long time ago. She said, one thing about being a comic, when you're good, everybody's all in your face. Everybody wants to buy you a drink. That's their way of being nice and showing love. But when that show is over it's not too many people that'll call a comedian and see if they even made it home. Doesn't matter who you are. You can be a big famous comedian. Those same people that was giving you drinks, they're not calling Kevin Hart at the end of the night. Hey, man, I just want to make sure you made it home, dog. Hey, Tiffany, I just want to make sure you made it home, big dog. Tiffany, you need to ride home. A lot of times that don't even happen. A lot of times people, because it's just, everything's happening so fast and people aren't putting two and two together. We've lost some comedians in the comedy world from DUI. So that's why I said I take it very serious. We take it very serious. I'm not trying to clown sis. I was just giving you a little possibility of a story that could, I'm not even saying that's what happened to sis, man. She a grown woman. She do whatever the fuck she want, y'all. But, I'm just giving y'all insight, man. So if it helps anybody help themselves, that's it, man. That's really all I'm coming from. There's nothing with it, y'all. Just be mindful of things, y'all, if y'all can. Last thing, Sexy Red had a concert, y'all, out here in LA at the Palladium. Sexy Red. Y'all, man, check this out, man. Y'all ain't gonna really see me say too much negativity about sis, man. I fuck with all my little sisters and little brothers, man. I fuck with all the young entertainers, young rappers, all them. I'm big fans, big supporter. I'm not that old to where I forgot what it was like to be in my 20s, man, and be nasty as fuck. I'm not that old where I forgot Lil' Kim, Luke, Foxy Brown, Trina, you know what I'm saying? Like all the motherfuckers that paved the way for nasty rap. Let's just keep it a bean. There's a lot of people paved the way. There's a lane for nasty rap. That's cool. You got gangster rap. You got all that Afrocentric shit, Black Thought type shit, right? Reggaeton, that's a form, fuck it. And then you got nasty rap. All right? They need their own lane too. Just like gangster rap had theirs, nasty rap should have a lane too. And she stand by it, man. I ain't go to the concert, but I seen the pictures. Shout out to Sexy Red, yo. Man, I know a lot of people be hating. Fuck it. Somebody find her ass sexy. She got pregnant. Somebody finding her ass sexy. And she was up there on stage, pregnant, you know what I'm saying, doing all her shit. Man, I ain't mad at anybody that can just go out and make a living for themselves and then somebody fuck with it. That's really all it's about, man. Do you, be yourself, and be your most original self. Because when you original and you yourself, somebody gonna fuck with it. That's all it is at the end of the day, man. So, shout out to Sexy Red, man. And it was a lot of Sexy Red lookalikes that came out to the concert. Okay? There was a lot of nasty bitches that was there. They don't even rap. They don't even do nasty rap. They just nasty. And there's a lot of nasty niggas that showed up to the concert looking for some nasty bitches. Everybody was happy. Everybody was happy, fam. I'm just trying to tell you, fam. It was a lot. So, shout out to Sexy Red, though. All love, though, sis. This has been another episode, man. I love y'all. It's your boy, Brent Taylor. I got a show December 8th, man. December 8th right now. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. Look below. I'm going to put the Eventbrite down there in the link, man. You can get your tickets right now. Or if you got a chance, you can pull up. There might be a chance you can get into the building, man. Just, pay at the door. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. But either way, December 8th, it's in Van Nuys, California. I'm doing another comedy and naked sushi show. These are usually the, hottest shows in the Valley right now, man. It's the fastest, hottest, most buzz, most talked about shows, most fun shows in the Valley, the most fun shows I've ever had to be a part of. It's literally just like it's him. It's a whole full-on comedy show starring Brent Taylor, hosted by Brent Taylor. Boo Capone is going to be on this one. Andre Bailey. I got a couple of other people on here. Got some more surprises as well. But for the most part, me and Boo Capone are going to be headlining this show that's going December 8th. So if you're in the Valley, if you're in LA, you're in Southern California, you want to see us, man, holla at us. Get the link below, man. You can get your tickets right now. You can pull up, see us live, hang out with us all night, man. Love y'all. It's your boy, Brent Taylor. Peace out.